only I wasn't so bad at copying, oh my god. Hey guys, welcome to a new video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 sneaker releases of 2018. Sneaker review. Sneaker review. So we're going to jump straight off with number 5. So fifthly, we have the Jordan 1 Rookie of the Years. These came out on November 17th this year. I managed to cop them on release. This is my first pair of Jordans. After wanting multiple pairs, this is the only ones that I could cop so far. But yeah, generally there's so much detail on them that makes me feel like these are one of the top 5 sneakers of the year. And plus the colourway is just insane, the story behind them. And you've got the tan upper that resembles the shirt he was wearing during the award ceremony. You've got a quote inside one of the flaps, and you've got his game stats. And I think that's just a good touch. And it obviously brings a lot more detail into it. Yeah, so this is number 5. The rest of the shoes I don't actually have with me. And retail price for these was £115. The resale right now at a size 10, so that's a size 9 UK on StockX, is £165. The picture will be up there. So these are the top 5. These are the 5th shoe of the top 5. Yeah. Number 4 is the Jordan 1 Spider-Verse Origin Stories. These released, I wasn't able to get my hands on them, sadly. My friend did, I just couldn't get them with the video. So they were released on December 14th this year. They're in the Chicago colourway, the picture will be somewhere along the screen. It resembles the Chicago colourway with bubbles, so they have light detailed bubbles on them. And that's just to separate the colourway from like the Chicago, and it's to resemble the film, because in the film, if you've seen it, it resembles one of the most seen scenes. It resembles the most seen scene in the film, and I'll put a picture up somewhere. So the retail price for these was £129.95. They released, as I said, on the 14th of December. It was a widely insane release actually. It went quite well. They sold out extremely fast. Yeah, the resale price of them is £274. And this is the StockX price. This is size 10 US, size 9 UK, and it goes for £274. As I said, it was one of the most insane releases of the year in my sense. I love especially the Chicago colourway, but I love Spider-Man films, like I love all of like the superhero films. I just thought it was like an extremely cool collab, especially with the culture behind it. So yeah, jump on to number 3. It's the Air Force 1 Easter 18s. These are the colourways that released in 2018 as it states. They had Blazers released this year also, but last year they had the same Air Forces but just a different colour and a different kind of style. These previously released in 2005 and then in 2006 with a different variation. Then they restocked and released with a different variation in 2017, which you'll see, and then 2018 is the ones that I want to get. I will be trying to cop them. I looked at StockX price and stuff, and I think I'm going to do it in the next couple of days. They are out there. They have like the pastel colouring, like the pink, the cyan, the yellows, the blues. It is out there, but if you can find something to match it, then why not? It is an extremely out there shoe, but brilliant if you can match it. It has a mix of the suede, mesh and leather. So you have the suede in some patches, the leather in some patches, and the mesh toe box, sorry. Retail price of it was £115, and the resale right now currently is £111 in a size 10 US, size 9 UK. Although it is below retail, obviously StockX has the processing fee and stuff. But I think it's definitely a shoe that could definitely shout Easter than this one. With the light pastel colours, I think it really matches the theme that it's trying to give off. It definitely does what it says in the box. My second favourite shoe this year has been the off-white UNCs. The UNCs, so the University blue colourway, is my favourite Jordan in a sense. It's always been my favourite Jordan, so if I could pick it up I'd be happy. But then they've done the off-white variation and I was like, oh my god, this is insane. This is previously I've done the EU exclusive all whites and the Chicago's. Off-white they have excelled in resale. with the leather detailing, constructed legs. I'll show you pictures above, but as in typical off-white fashion, it's deconstructed upper. I think it definitely brings something new to it, and Virgil Abloh is one of the greatest minds of this year. In a sense, he's done so much for so many brands, and he's done so much for himself, and I think it's genuinely just, it's so minimalistic in a sense, but there is so much new to it, and it brings it out into like a new style, and it looks insane. These released on June 19th, 2018. I sadly didn't cop. I'd be wearing them right now if I did, and I'd be wearing them every single day. The retail price on them was 160, which is expected because when it's off-white they bring up the price a wee bit, which is fine. But the resale is £708. This is size 9 UK and a size 10 US on StockX right now. I think that's justified, although I feel like it might be high. It should be higher. Chicago's are doing really well right now, and so are the EU exclusives. Yeah. So we'll jump on to number 1. Top sneaker of the year, for me at least, if you guys have any different opinions, leave them below, is the Sean Witherspoon's 97s. These released on Air Max Day, which was March 26, 2018. There has been upcoming news of the second Air Max Day where they're going to be releasing the same 97 just with the blue cord upper instead of the different colours, the pastel colour upper. I'm going to be copying these, definitely if I can have the opportunity to, because I'd love to be able to sell them and then obviously get the first ones, but I don't think they're going to be as high resale. So as I said, they have a cord upper. They have a cord upper that takes up different colours, so you have a yellow, green, blue, etc. I'll show you pictures all over the screen. It looks insane. I'll show you a picture of that was on Sean's Instagram where he was confirming what will be on the second Air Max Day. It'll be the blue cord upper 97 somewhere on the screen. The retail price for these was 125, and wait for the resale, so these are size 10 US and a size 9 UK. The resale is £1,258 at the time of recording. It's insane, it genuinely is, but I love, it's a shoe that I correlate with, and with that price, it's a shoe that everyone correlates with. It's insane. Definitely made a mark on Air Max Day. And that's the video, guys. That was my top 5 sneakers. If you have any disagreements or arguments in the comments below, leave them and I will definitely react to them. I genuinely think this is like there's a lot of Jordans in this one. Jordans have been my favourite silhouette, as well as Air Forces this year. Maybe that might change for this year, we'll just wait and see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, as I said, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Sneaker review. Sneaker review.